here's my 4 a.m. routine. So I wake up and I work out, and obviously it's gonna be pretty dark, so you're not gonna be able to see much, and I don't really record much, but I'm listening to podcasts, so I use the glow of my laptop. I'm also reading a bunch of newsletters at the same time, drinking my water, and here's some other footage of just working out when the sun comes up a little bit, so you can see a little bit and add a little variety to this video. Then I just kind of like straighten up the room a bit, and we go and get ready. So wash my hands, washing my face, redoing my hair, and putting on the chapstick and just whatever. I honestly don't wear makeup when it's just like a casual day in, so you're not really gonna see that. And then I'm gonna go and finish up emails and just go through like every, service tab, whatever that I need to check on. So I go through all my emails, clear out the inboxes because we can't not have inbox zero. Look at all my stats and analytics and, all the notifications and all the social media and stuff. And this entire time I have podcasts playing. So right now there's podcasts playing. This is a Wednesday, and for some reason Wednesday is like the day where everyone uploads their episodes, so I have a lot to listen to, and it's always on like 2 times speed or sometimes even 3 times speed. It just depends on how fast that person talks. Going through stalking people on LinkedIn and adding them. Anytime I see someone or just someone's in like an article that I'm reading, whatever, I always like search them on LinkedIn and add them, and that's like the easiest way to grow your network if you're like me and like to follow your interests. So yeah, I'm just continuing to do that on my little makeshift standing desk in my bedroom. It's literally just a cardboard box on top of a shelf, even though I have a really fancy standing desk in the other room, but that's where the gaming PC is. And then we have me refilling my water bottle. The water in Florida is like sketchy. So I use plastic water bottles and then I fill it with this maybe filtered water from the fridge. I haven't changed that filter though. I'm probably dying. I have no idea. Then breakfast. So I'm making my microwave grits. So it's literally just plain grits, tons of water to make it really fluffy and creamy and delicious. I add a little bit of like cinnamon, ginger, and turmeric to it. I think I may have shown this before, maybe not. I think it's like an old TikTok I have. Of course I spill it. I never spilled these things, but when I'm filming and I have like my tripod set up, it was not the vibe. And of course it's rainy today, so these kitchen lights, actually, you can actually see, so maybe the lights are okay, but have the lights on. Filling that up with just enough water. I'm also filling up my electric water heater, which honestly everyone should have when I don't have a kettle or anything. So especially with like an electric stove, it's easier to use this. But I boil my water for coffee in that, and that honestly is like my favorite thing. Like it gets at the perfect temperature, super, super hot, and it's just, I don't know. I think some people would be like, oh my God, this is too hot, but whatever, it's good for me. And emptying that out, so I also use bottled water there because, Florida water is sketchy. I think my town actually has safe water, but then we start the microwaving process. This takes a very long time, so I don't even like show this, but it's like tons of minutes and intervals and it overflows and whatever, but I have it down to a science at this point. Then I get my coffee ready. I'm not making it now, but I will in a little bit because I usually have my coffee around like 10, around 10:30, and I just have it all ready, so all I have to do is boil it and then pour it in. But I do 3 scoops of the Maxwell House, like the classic, like cheap whatever, and then that, it's not that kind of coffee, it's my organic low acid coffee beans that I grind, and I just use that container to put the grinded beans in, 3 scoops of that. And then, yeah, I just set that aside. And then this is, oh my God, that goes into the grits. It is so good. And make sure it's cold. People who eat room temperature peanut butter are weird, but this chocolate dream PB Co peanut butter, literally I've been eating this for years, like since I was a kid. It is the best. A big massive scoop of that, I have no idea, it's probably like 4 servings. Add that all in, it makes it even thicker, and you just wait for that to melt in. It also kind of cools off the grits and stuff. So that is absolutely delicious. And then we mix that in, and yeah. Then while I'm eating, I am doing more just, I don't know, internet stalking, browsing, whatever. I also have YouTube playing, turning on the water to heat, washing my dishes, because we cannot have a full sink. And I like to wash things as I go, as I finish them. Everyone should be doing that. That makes the cleaning process so much easier. Clean up the stove where I spilled and whatever, because it looks really bad with the lights on and filming, and I was embarrassed. Turn the lights off here, so it's a little darker. Now I'm slowly pouring the water in. So you want to wet the coffee grounds and let that soak in a little bit before you really pour in the water. I don't know, apparently it does something to like bloom the coffee grinds. I don't know. Slowly add all that in, let that pour. And then when it's done, I pour my first cup. This makes about 3 cups full. It's like slightly less than the third one, but I don't know. And then I use cheap stevia from Aldi to sweeten. And of course I almost like it was gonna spill. Like normally I'm better at this, but when I'm filming, I get stressed. Then I'm drinking my coffee and working. Hopefully I don't spill because I'm holding that with one hand, doing everything on my computer. And then, now I'm gonna start talking to you. So I kind of film myself for my morning routine, and I've always wanted to film it, but it's so and of course today is so overcast, and it's gonna be like rainy the rest of the week. But I can't really film when it's like pitch black. So I wake up and I work out in the dark because I have my laptop, which provides just enough light. But yeah, I mean that I don't really do much. It is so slow, and that's why I love the mornings, because I'm not rushed. I never want to feel rushed in the morning. It has to be so slow and just relaxed. So that's why I just take so much time to do everything, and it's hard. I was filming on my phone, so I can't even show you. I'm reading all these newsletters, just catching up, listening to all my podcasts and stuff, and it's so wonderful. So even though I wake up so early, I make it super enjoyable for me. Obviously, if you don't have a purpose, you don't have to wake up early. If you're not going to actually capitalize on waking up early, don't bother doing it. But because today's a Wednesday and I already got all my major work done on Monday and Tuesday. So now my only other thing was now to focus on YouTube stuff. So that's why I'm filming today. I don't normally the last 2 weeks I've been going to the beach on Wednesday and stuff. But I don't even have much to do today. So I always have one real physical book going, and I have I don't even know 20 pages left. So I'm I need to finish this and then start a new one. This actually is pretty good. But yeah, so that's it. That is my morning. I don't do anything special. I don't even put makeup on. I do everything from home. I'm not doing anything today. So it was just really chill, and that's why make your mornings enjoyable, because it's gonna make your days so much more enjoyable. And that's why if you do make the effort to wake up early, just have a plan. And that's why I talk about that, about waking up early to work out. I have a whole video on that. There needs to be intention behind it. I set everything up ready to go the night before too, so now I just jump out of bed, do my push-ups that I always talk about, go to the bathroom, and start working out. That's it. So yeah, that's it though. There's nothing special, and I have absolutely no reason to wake up that early, but I do. So the most of the other days are the same. Some days, like on Mondays, I wake up at 3:30, but I take a nap. So I work out and I'm done. But then I actually end up taking a nap around like 7:30. And I sleep for like an hour, which I think is what messes up my sleep, like going into Tuesday, because I can never fall. I had the worst insomnia on Monday nights, and I think that may be why. But like, I don't know, like an extra hour of sleep, it's weird. But I can fall asleep very easily. And because I struggle to stay asleep normally, that's why I like sometimes taking a little nap. But like once I have coffee and stuff, like once I've ate breakfast and had coffee, like my body, I'm too like hyped up now that I can never take a nap like in the middle of the day, like even if I'm tired. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Maybe it was kind of interesting for you. It's obviously not typical because I don't have like a job that I need to go and commute to or anything. But even if I was like, I had a bunch of work to do today, I would just be working on my laptop and stuff and whatever. But then, I usually just take breaks. I go out for like afternoon walks and stuff. And yeah, that's it. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys back here next week.